Okay, now that you know how Cloud9 works, it's time to spin a droplet on DigitalOcean. If you're not sure what that means, let me show you. DigitalOcean is an excellent cloud hosting service that provides server instances in the cloud much like the Amazon Web Services. Though it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that AWS offers, it is one of the easiest to use. Some of DigitalOcean's excellent features includes solid-state drive-based servers, which means that they are very responsive and fast, a control panel that provides a simple interface to your cloud instances, and great hardware and bandwidth to go along. Additionally, DigitalOcean has data centers across the US, Europe, and Asia, so you can easily create instances closest to your customers. You can click on this sign up button to create an account. I already have one, so I'll straight away log in. Cloud instances in DigitalOcean are called droplets. So spinning a droplet essentially means creating a new cloud instance. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Make sure you've confirmed the sign up email that they send and have a valid credit card linked up as well before proceeding. Once done, simply click on Create Droplet to begin creating the cloud instance. Begin by providing a name for your instance. We'll call it DOcean Demo, and I'll choose the $5 per month plan, which gives me 1 CPU and 512 MB of RAM and 20 GB SSD storage with about 1 TB of data transfer per month. Next, I can select a data center where I want this droplet to reside. Let's leave it at New York. Next up, you get to select the operating system you want. You've got a number of flavors like Ubuntu, Fedora, Debian, etc. But the real fun is in the applications section, where you also get to select a platform to install along. So for instance, you can have Node.js pre-installed and configured on Ubuntu in one click, or even the good old LAMP stack as well. This is a great time saver. Let's select Node on Ubuntu 14.04. Now since we are using Cloud9 IDE, we need to add its SSH key here so as to allow Cloud9 to access our server. So go back to the Cloud9 IDE dashboard and click on the Show Your SSH Key link. This will display your SSH key, which you need to select and copy, and we'll go back to DigitalOcean and we'll click on Add SSH Key and we'll paste the key here. I'll also give it a name, C9, just so that I remember which key I've applied. That is all you need to do. Just click on Create Droplet to create and power up your cloud server on DigitalOcean. The entire process should take no more than a minute. And our server is up and running Ubuntu with Node.js pre-installed. You've got various panels here that let you get to the grips with your server. You can control the power cycle or reboot here, control access. You can easily add more resources like CPU and RAM when you need to scale. You can take snapshots, get IP details, enable IPv6 protocol, get analytics, and can also destroy this instance. Do note that there is a command line tool that DigitalOcean provides that is needed for many things here, much like the Heroku toolbelt command line interface. Okay, now we'll copy our server's IP address and let's go back to Cloud9 to create a workspace and get access. Here, click on Create New Workspace, and in the panel that appears, we'll give a name and we'll click on the SSH option. Now paste in the IP address for our DigitalOcean server here Type in username as root, ensuring your SSH key is already present. You can click on the login test button, and if everything went according to plan, you'll get this message which says you're good to go. Finally, we log in directly to the root of the server. So let's put a dot and a forward slash so that the workspace begins at the root as well. That's it. Click on create and wait for the workspace to spin up. Once ready, click on the workspace and click start editing to load up the server in the Cloud9 IDE. When you access your DigitalOcean instance for the first time through the Cloud9 IDE, it will prompt you to install a few dependencies on the server. Just click on yes, please install it for me and click on next. This will take a while and will install the dependencies for you. Once done, you'll see all the folders on your server right here in the Cloud9 IDE's files pane. Let's now go in our home folder, which is where we would want to keep all our Node apps. And let me create a new file and we'll call it test.js. In this file, I'll paste in our stock server code that throws a simple hello from DigitalOcean h1 tag on a web page. We've set this up to run on port 3000. Next, go on the terminal, go into the home folder and run the test.js app. If we now go into our browser and use our server's IP followed by port 3000, we can see our test files response in the browser. This means our server is up and running with Node.js installed and ready to go.